Anti-society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet, and today we are checking out some more Tower of God, the webtoon, and I am so incredibly excited for these chapters because we had Team Sweet and Sour making a reappearance in the last chapter, so I am so excited to see what else we're going to see with them, what other characters are going to show up. We've had it said that Khun is somewhere here. We haven't spotted him yet, but I'm assuming he's en route for that train because he knows that's where Bomb and probably Rachel is going to be. So I'm so excited to see where we're going with these couple of chapters. So let's just get into it. Yes, we of course have Daniel making a run for it. I don't like that we're taking a hostage, especially since it's our guide. Yeah, no, y'all have to get moving. I do like the action shots. Blur coming in. I'm assuming we're going to be using the needle in some way. Yeah, we've tapped into that power a little bit. Do we not know what's going on? Oh, you're in for a surprise then. I don't know how many people know what's going on and how many people haven't heard of it before, but regardless, Bomb is an exception to the rule. Whatever the rule is, he's broken it in some way. Yeah, don't fight him. Oh, okay, no, we're fighting him. Sure. Whatever, ma'am. Do you think that Daniel knew that? He knew from this little cheeky grin happening here? Do you think he knew, oh, I can use you as dragon fodder so I can get onto this train? Because I feel like he's sneaky enough to do that. Yeah, girl, you ain't ready. Ooh, interesting. From the almost like pufferfish to these little winged creatures. I feel like he's got this. I believe in Bomb. He's got a lot of power. He's got some skills. Just give him a second to figure out how this is gonna work. It is a lot against one though, which feels a little bit like cheating, but no one ever said the tower was fair. Ooh, depending on the enemy's attacks is interesting, especially against Bomb, right? Because he very much takes knowledge and experience with other people's abilities and makes them into his own. He does it really quickly, right? He adapts really easily. So having an opponent that also has an adaptive power is an interesting matchup. I feel like he will be able to do something because he is strong. I feel like you're hyping this up a little bit too much. I feel like this is bad too, of just a little bit more power. You don't really know what you're digging into though. He's gonna have to test it to find out. I just don't know if this is the high pressure situation in which that would work out well for him. Acquaintances, they're family, they're best friends. I like how they just call Rock Crocodile. Funny not only because it's widely accepted who we mean when we say crocodile, but also that takes so much more effort than saying rock. They take more time to pointedly call him crocodile. I don't know what it is in Korean, so that may be different, but it feels pointed because at most rock is 2 syllables in the Korean pronunciation, maybe. And the word for crocodile has to be longer than that. It's either the same amount of syllables or more. And I just find it funny that they're putting in extra effort to call him something else just to get under his nerves. He's not even here. And they're like, commit to the bit. I love Prince's superhero vibes. Don't gang up on him. Oh, I'm so happy to see that they've grown so much, that they put in so much work. Because I'm just like, they've been through a lot. And I just want them to be okay and also to prove that they deserve to be here. Feel good about themselves. Dang, a year. That's a lot of missed sleep. At your young age, still a bit unstable, feels like we're foreshadowing that's gonna come up at some point. I like how Ron is constantly like, how powerful are you? How powerful are you in comparison to me? How much training have you done? What's your skill set? He's always making notes. You don't have a bro, you have multiple bro. I mean, I guess it all depends on the family dynamic, but you have a few brothers, at least 2 of them that we've seen. I'm assuming more. I like the reassurance already though. Ockraptors, it's okay. I'm gonna tell you anyway that he's fine, even though you're being moody. Oh, I'm excited for you to see Bob again too. Also the light coming from there, but be careful, my boy. Don't go nuclear right before your friends are about to show up. Is there a limit to the number of bongs he can control? Is there? Because I don't know. I don't know if there's a cap for him specifically. I feel like he's just gonna figure it out. Yeah, is this him controlling another one? Oh, he's got more than one. Yeah. A little nervous now, got that bead of sweat. He's adapting. Ooh, it's interesting to say giving a soul to the Shinsu. Is he a monster? I don't know. But there's Shinsu everywhere, right? It's a huge part of just existence in the tower. And if he can almost like give a soul to it or have it seem like it's moving on its own, I feel like that is also foreshadowing some stuff that might happen because that would be incredibly powerful. Being able to control Shinsu at all opens up a lot of opportunities for people in the tower, but being able to control it with that kind of precision that Bomb has, where it almost seems like it has its own, a mind of its own, I feel like that is going to be like amplified the more that he trains and the more that he figures out where even is the cap of his power. The whoops though. Friends are reunited. Oh, I thought they were gonna put me in suspense for a while. I was gonna have to wait for a few cliffhangers before I actually got to see them all together. Look at Prince's smile coming through this low res drawing. Being reconnected again. Lots of friends coming back together. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot that Daniel was supposed to be dead. We did go over that. He's not. He's remarkably spry, given that he is supposed to be dead. Excuse me. I have already adopted the new gentle giant to my collection. I would like you to speak nicely to them. I hate this matchup. I hate it a lot. Yeah, I'm not getting on that staircase unless I know for sure it is not going to just collapse out from under me because I don't match the qualifications to get on this train. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Is it good? Our boy with the hair tied back. So you know he means business. But also, Rachel's there. I didn't know if he was going to meet up with Bomb, but it seems because we have the rest of Team Sweet and Sour meeting up with him that we were going to be doing something else. We've got some other people, I'm assuming Wangnan from the yellow hair, but we'll see. Meeting up with everybody again. Looks like we got some costume up. I'm like procrastinating a little bit. I'm so excited, but just like the meetup between Khun and Rachel, and Bomb's not here. I feel like the training wheels will be off. Restraint. We don't know her. You're gonna end the chapter there? Oh, I would hate that, but we're just gonna keep going. Okay. Show me the gang. Yeah, you should be scared. After how you left, what you did to his team, after what you've done to Bomb that he knows now because Bomb's alive, girl, run. Don't, because I want to see this face-to-face confrontation, but you should probably run for your own safety. The ones who don't know who these people are. Ooh, you brought in the big guns, didn't you? Look at him. He looks like a professor. His little cardigan, his tie. He's just, it's nice of you to all be grouped together. It's very helpful. Ooh, I don't trust that smile. None. He's surprisingly relaxed. Given what's happening, I give it a couple minutes tops before something unhinged happens. I'm just waiting for it. The tension between these two, I gotta scoot in more to get ready for this. Ooh, there's still the distance between them. I think is really interesting in the same place, but there's still, again, this tension building in between them. He just got here. I'm late, but I'm also early. I'm surprised that not only that the rest of Team Sweet and Sour was able to leave Rock behind, but that Khun was, because Rock has extreme separation anxiety. So the fact that he is not currently with Khun or Bomb and he knows where they are is, I think, a real testament to his personal growth, how far he's come. I don't believe in luck. I don't think you believe in luck. Ordinary, regular. Interesting to use that terminology. Oh, this is gonna get complicated, isn't it? I'm just gonna assume that Khun did something clever. Sure, we've got fake elevators. I know that we've gone around the elevators and that we've just used the pathway of where the elevator should be to climb from one place to another. Sure, we had the control center with Beta, right? And Bunny Girl. I get that it wasn't easy. My head hurts a little bit, but okay. Oh, I wrecked the elevator. I was like, I'm assuming he did something clever. Did we hack the system? Like I broke it and then I made my own. Fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say it has something to do with Lighthouse and everything. I like that you broke the rules first. Fair enough. Yeah, they have pretty much broken the game at this point between Rachel and her group and then Bomb and his friends. They have pretty much hacked the whole system of how the train is supposed to work, or at least how you're supposed to be able to board it. What about all the other contestants that are just here? Like all this craziness is going on. Do they know what's happening? Are they just waiting for more tests to figure out if they get to board the train? What's going on with them? Because we left them in the middle of the almost like rugby game thing. Like, okay, just so we're gonna be going on the train and y'all aren't. So change of plans. Did you think it wouldn't become serious? Honestly. Please somebody stop her. Oh, is Wangnan going up against Kasuna? Be careful, my sweet boy. He doesn't need to stop him necessarily, does he? We just need to like detain him in some way. Yeah, see, capture. We just need to make sure we know where he is and that he can't wander off. Like the come at me. What a delight he is. Yeah. Fight for my boy. There's some tension here. Y'all have some history and I'm not entirely sure what all of it is other than being on the Hell train previously and it going sideways given the fact that we were told everyone died, but apparently not because we keep finding them. Keep meeting people who did in fact survive. But I'm assuming these are like the three, right? We had 3 that Bodo said had survived. So I'm assuming this is, I guess, no, because I thought Daniel was dead. So there has to be another one somewhere. Whatever, there's too many plot lines, okay? I'm gonna miss things. There's like some passion to this. Oh, we were raising someone from the dead? Was that what we wanted? Is that why we need to be on the train again? Is that why we have the necromancer powers? Is because we were intentionally trying to raise the dead, but a specific person? And now you just have the general power of raising the dead, but not entirely because it's not like bringing someone back to life. Okay, so we did die? Oh, okay, Rowan, girl. Sure. Discovered how to bring her back from the dead, but I'm assuming that didn't work out because we're still on that trajectory, like we're still trying to accomplish that. That guy, why are we being deliberately cryptic? Is it the person who grants wishes? Perhaps we've had the whole thing where you can grant wishes, control time, turn back time, and stuff like that. So is it a specific guy who does that? Ooh, that's a shot. It explains the anger, though, if they were there when Rowan died or was dying and didn't do anything to help. That would explain why Daniel has some specific anger towards them. Okay, so Sachi, I'm assuming, is also someone who was there in that group. I feel like at some point I'm gonna need to really start to make notes. I try to keep it all in my head, but I'm gonna need a reference book of notes about this series. There's so many characters. Oof. Yeah, getting out of the way is probably a good idea. Yeah, y'all need to keep moving. Daniel's just trying to get in the way. Y'all have a train to catch. It's a little bit sidetracked though, because we have some people showing up. Yeah, what is going to happen on the train? All good questions, Bomb. All good questions. You better not hurt my boy, because I swear. Abandon you? He wanted to be with you. He wanted to spend time with you and to have you guys be like friends and brothers and continue on life together. And you were awful to him. What do you mean abandon you? I guess other than he went and he did other stuff. But like, sir, are we remembering the same person? Because he wanted you to be a nice person. He wanted you to be a good person. And you weren't. Not to get testy. Just Khun being cheeky. Love it. Ooh, let's go! We've had a costume change. He seems confident. I'm so proud of him. Here, being like a Pokemon trainer. Love it. Which is also why I want like Wangnan and Urik to meet, because they both give Pokemon trainer to me. And I need to see them in the same panel. I feel like that would probably be bad. There'd be lots of stressful things happening for that to be the situation going on. But I do want to see them in the same panel for the Pokemon vibes. Way to explain your tack, Wangnan. Surprise. The element of surprise is a great thing. Yeah, y'all should be a little bit intimidated. Ooh, is this his arm and we're absorbing it in some way? I feel like it's going to explode. So we had it bounce and then we have like it rediverting. Is it using lots of different directions? Ooh, interesting to have lots of different directions with this ability using Shinsu, right? And we had Bam doing the same thing, right? So I wonder if there's a connection there. I wouldn't know if like Bam got it from Wangnan or Wangnan got it from Bam, because I'm not sure if they've used this particular ability around each other or to this extent. But I know that there's mystery stuff going on with Wangnan. I know that there's some other stuff, and I don't know all the details yet. Look at our boy. So proud of him. I'm so proud of Team Sweet and Sour. I'm so happy they're here. Not enough, huh? Seemed to do something, right? Ooh, from inside. What did we do? What Pokemon did we release? Yeah. Ooh, he's got the knife too. Never ever trust Khun when he is armed with an actual weapon. Because if he thinks he needs an actual weapon, it's because he has very dark, violent plans for you. I feel like this is where we're gonna end. Tense, because stuff's gonna go down, but also giddy, because it's Khun against Rachel, and that is all I have wanted for so long. The whole season 2, 143 chapters. I have wanted something. I'm pretty hype. All I can really say is let's go. Like, I'm so excited. Not only for someone to take on Kasano, because don't like him, okay? Oryang is a sweetie pie. He's my gentle giant. I adore him, and I will forever be angry at what has been done to him and just hurting his feelings. Kasano was not nice to him, and I think made him rethink so much of his like perspective of their past and growing up and the relationship that he had with him. I think that it really pulls from some stuff that like other people have experienced, where you've gone through some kind of traumatic event or some kind of hard time in your life, and the person that you were with at that time, you really relied on them because they had gone through the same experience and you were both dealing with that experience together or the immediate aftermath of it, and you bond with that person and you have a certain perspective on them, because more in line with a positive perspective, because you went through the similar experience. And then when you have time away from that person, you come back, you're like, hang on a second, and you start to reanalyze things, even just memories, right? You've gone through certain situations and maybe they're not necessarily traumatic or bad, but in retrospect, a few years apart from it, and then you look back at it and you're like, hang on a second, that wasn't actually what I thought was going on. That wasn't actually what was happening. Maybe this person didn't actually have my best interests in mind, and I just didn't know that at the time because I needed to go off and grow and do things in my life and then come back, right? I'm ready for someone to get one over on Kasano. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a struggle, definitely, but they just need to capture him, right? They said that they don't need to actually defeat him. They just need to make sure that he's in one place and they can bring him back to Oryang, right? But I'm most excited for Khun versus Rachel, because the deep, fiery hatred that I feel for Rachel as a person, as someone who adores the series. She's a pretty good character, though. I will give her that. For all of the things that people have said, I get that as a character, she's very interesting and dynamic and has gone through lots of stuff. There's lots to analyze with her. However, as a fan, hate her so much and love Khun, and he is vicious and unhinged. So I am just like waiting. I'm just waiting for the right moment for when we're going to like properly get to see a confrontation between them. I don't know if this is going to be our moment. It feels a bit like we might be building up to some more intense moments later on, but any kind of meetup with them, even just the back and forth there, I'm so hyped for it. So I can't wait to see how this is going to progress in the next chapters. But I hope you enjoyed reading that along with me. You can click this place to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post a Tower of God video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.